There you go. Go.
Welcome to a new season of Dinosaur Island. Today is in the middle of the dry season. We see the pterodactyl flying across the whole dry season mountain. You see some of the dinosaurs sleeping, some hunting, and some just doing some other stuff. Meanwhile, the Apatosaurus is with his baby, but they don't know that they're being watched. They're being watched by a male Tyrannosaurus Rex. He is hunting for the baby because the bigger one will get him in one shot. The Apatosaurus dad protects the T-Rex. We will name this T-Rex Grant, the Tyrannosaurus. He will hunt something else. Meanwhile, with the Spinosaur family, the dad is sleeping, but his baby is going out for hunting. But the dad doesn't know. He sees a small Pachycephalosaurus. He is stalking it. Then he strikes. He has killed this small Pachycephalosaurus. He's now dragging it back to his father. His father sees that he has hunted. Now they shall feast. Meanwhile, with the other Tyrannosaurus, he is not hunting. He's just resting. But it looks like that this female Tyrannosaurus is making a nest. She starts to lay her eggs. There's one egg, but she feels like that she can't make any more. With the other Spinosaurus is also hunting for some food. He sees a small herd of Stegosaur. He stands back and waits for the Stegosaurus to move out of the way. Looks like that the baby cannot keep up. So the ones that can't keep up, he attacks. The baby falls off of the cliff. Then he strikes. He has successfully killed the baby Stegosaurus. It's not much, but he's fine with it. With the Carnotaurus, he sees that meat he has. He goes to fight the Spinosaurus. They start to battle. He conflicts the the Carnotaurus with a cunning move. He scratches the Spinosaurus with his sharp claws, and he runs away. So the Spinosaurus roars with victory. Meanwhile, with the Eupocephalus, is just eating a small fern that has grown. There's not much food on the fern. With a small gecko also wanting that fern. So the Eupocephalus shares with the small gecko. With the Spinosaurus looking for some food, though, he is looking at that small gecko. But he is afraid that he'll get caught by the Eupocephalus. So he sneaks in using the talent of surprise. But he steps on a stick, and the Eupocephalus sees the Spinosaurus. They start to surround each other. With a cunning move, the Eupocephalus slaps the Spinosaurus with his big club. But the Spinosaurus gets back up. He's still alive, but barely. He runs, never being seen again. We will name this Eupocephalus Stoneback. He is just grazing now. The gecko runs away to dig some hole to go under, to hide from all the predators. He covers himself with dirt so he can camouflage with the environment. Meanwhile, with the Apatosaurus, there is no luck finding any water or any food. The big Apatosaurus faints. The baby tries to help his father get back up.
Sarap po.
The Tyrannosaurus bites the neck of the Apatosaurus, conflicting a bad injury. Then the T-Rex runs away and waits for the bite to get infected. Soon after, a few hours, it starts to get infected. The bite starts to get infected with then he falls. The Tyrannosaurus grunt is ready to strike. The Apatosaurus is dead. Grant eats and feasts the delicious meal while the baby apatosaurus runs. Meanwhile, with Utah, the Utah raptor isn't hunting. She is just making a small home for herself.
You're supposed to have a pack. Raptors
But
hunt in packs. They don't hunt in by one.
but these, it may seem that this Utah raptor doesn't have a pack because she got separated. She just makes herself a little nest so she can rest in. Meanwhile, with the two mega raptors, one is a big one and one's a small one. The father Utah raptor is teaching his son how to hunt. He sees some diplodocus up ahead, so they both go to the diplodocus, passing Utah, the female Utah raptor, and finally getting to the diplodocus. Right now the diplodocus is just doing nothing, just eating a dead leaf or fern. Wait, can you get that bottle? Yeah, thanks. There's been a small conflict on the tail. Then the small Megaraptor attacks, scratching the giant the Diplodocus. And he drags the Diplodocus. And they start to feast on this delicious meal. Goodbye, everyone. See you next time on Dinosaur Island.